Hey, Mr. Magnus, how's your day going so far?
My day is going wonderful. How's your day going today?
I cannot complain. I'm finishing up today.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I feel good about this. I feel good.
Okay, Mr. Magnus, can you tell me a little bit about yourself before we hop into this interview?
Okay. I went to Jackson State University. I have a degree in communications. I also have a minor in audio video production. So I've been working with the I was previously working with the Moondog 3732 show podcast. I was doing all their websites. I was doing their video editing. I was doing their audio editing, and I putting everything together. I was using Canva, and I was just an all around tech guy. I was ordering things that we needed for the job, so I was making it happen. I was using Final Cut Pro. I was using iMovie. I was using Windows Studios. Man, I was using cell phones. I was using point and shoot cameras. Man, I
Okay.
was using it all. Yeah, I'm all about that. I love technology. I love audio and video.
Sounds very good, Mr. Magnus. We're gonna hop into this interview. Um, so Mr. Magnus, with this job, it can be a little bit stressful with all the technology, and sometimes they do shut down or reboot out of nowhere. How do you handle stress when it pertains to this job?
Well, the thing about that is a lot of times the stress comes with expectations. And because it's technology is wonderful when it works, but it's a pain in the butt when it doesn't, right? But I know that these things are gonna come. So what I do, I go home and I meditate. I know that and a lot of times when people be called in, like a call center situation, they be upset. So you gotta let them know. I guess I have to talk to them, I have to breathe, count to 10, breathe. And I meditate at home. That's how I handle things. So every day I go home, I meditate, and then I think about what could I have done differently to make the situation better. That's how I handle it.
That's wonderful. I couldn't have thought of a better answer, Mr. Magnus. We're gonna hop into the second question. Could you give me some of your strengths and weaknesses when it comes to this job? You've told me a little bit about your strengths, so I guess we can just go into weaknesses. Is there anything that we should be notified about?
Weaknesses. The thing about technology is so much new technology coming out at the same time. So I may not be knowledgeable about everything that comes out, but I can learn about it. It's just like cell phones, man. It's a new cell phone coming out all over the world, just like this. It's a new microphone coming out. It's a new camera coming out. So sometimes I may get overwhelmed with the amount of information that's out there.
Okay, but you're able to adapt to that, of
Oh
course.
yeah, I'm able to adapt. I make it happen. I put it together. Microphones, headphones. I make it earbuds. I make it happen.
Okay, Mr. Magnus. When it comes to this job, do you have any salary expectations? And if so, can you let me know?
Well, it said on the job description, it said start out at 85,000. So I'm expecting the 85,000 or more because, like I said, I have had experience, I have degrees, I have certifications. So, and I also work with the Moondog 3732 show on YouTube. So I think I should get 85 or more.
Okay, sounds good.
85,000 that is thousand.
Okay, Mr. Magnus. Besides besides your what's the word? Besides your Oh, okay, I'm ready. Okay, Mr. Magnus, besides your experience that you've listed already, why do you feel like we should hire you?
Because not only do I have experience in the classroom, I also have what? I have hands-on experience making things happen, putting together a broadcast, like I said, with the Moondog. So I did all those things. I'm filming, I'm putting it together, I'm making sure everything hit the website. I'm also making sure everything hit the different platforms as far as social media. And I'm also loading things up to the YouTube channel. So I
Okay.
have I have the experience. And guess what? When things break down, Moondog asks me, "Hey Magnus, man, what's going on?" And I be like, "Hey man, I'm on it." Next thing you know, I get it fixed. So they tell me something, I figure it out, and I fix it.
Okay, Mr. Magnus, you sound like a very go hard and reliable person. That is something very beneficial. We're gonna
That's what
hop
I
into
do.
the next
Make stuff happen.
question.
I make stuff happen. Okay.
Okay. How would your boss describe you, Mr. Magnus?
Well, Moondog, man, Moondog, cool. He described me. He would describe me as a person that's knowledgeable, that's a hands-on type of person. At the same time, that don't mind being read. I'm very coachable, and he can give me a task, and he can lead me to take care of the task. He know I'm gonna get it done in a timely manner.
Sounds good. We have two more questions, and we're gonna be out of your way, Mr. Magnus.
Awesome.
Can you walk me through your resume a little bit, of your experience and what you've been through so far?
All right. So I've been working for the Moondog Show for 20 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
Before then, I did an internship at Def Jam Records. Before then, I did an internship with Suave House.
Oh,
Before then, yeah, I was the sound guy for 8 Ball MJG, and I was also the sound guys for 3 6 Mafia when they was doing their concerts and stuff like that and tours.
oh wow. So you've had a lot of experience, Mr. Mag.
Real life experience.
That's wonderful. One last question, and we will be done. How do you define success in your own words, Mr. Magnus?
Man, just setting a goal and making stuff happen. That's it. Set a goal, make stuff happen, but at the same time, to be successful, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put a time limit or a time frame on it. And right there is my definition of success. Having a goal, completing it in a certain amount of time, with
Sounds great.
your expectations being met.
Sounds great, Mr. Magnus. You seem very qualified for this job. I just have to ask, this is an audio video production supervisor role. Why aren't you dressed the part?
Okay, let me answer it like this then. You saw my resume, right?
Of course.
You saw my interview, which I often wonder, like, does a bad interview mean the person is bad for the job? So if I'm distinctly qualified for the job, what I have on, what did they got to do with what I got on and my qualifications? Though I'm lost.
Well, for this job, we do have to dress the part. This is a professional business. We do not wear casual clothing. As you can see, we wear something to a professional sort. Maybe something like a suit would have been better for this interview. I just wanted to ask, because you are very qualified. Your resume checks out. I just had to see why you were not dressed the part.
Okay, so what if I told you that my house burned down yesterday and I got these clothes from the Goodwill this morning to be at this interview?
I have no words, Mr. Magnus. I'm very sorry for that.
You see what I'm saying? It's that stuff like that people don't understand where somebody that's coming from. A lot of times people don't even ask why. They just go into look what he got on. You know what I'm saying? I went through a whole situation, could have lost my life, but I'm here on time for the job and the job interview. But I ain't getting no big ups for that. What I'm doing, I'm here and talking about some clothes.
Well, I'm sorry
Make
if
make that make sense though.
Mr. Magnus, I'm sorry if I upset you, and I'm sorry for your situation. I was not trying to discriminate in any way. I just wanted to
See, you
make it
sorry,
understood
you sorry, you
why.
right, you sorry, you a sorry mother. Yeah, you right, you sorry, but it's
Okay,
all good though.
Mr. Magnus, I think we're done. I will pass everything on. Thank you for this interview. I appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Sorry
I love
again.
you.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.
Bye.